Well, it stopped raining for a little bit here, so I decided to get the pressure washer out and clean some of the crap in here. I just sprayed some degreaser and went to town. So those headers are going in the garbage. You know they're nicely wrapped, but I can stick my finger through right there and touch the wrap, and I probably can in other places too. So they're going in the garbage. I found another set at Summit. They're Hedman headers, and they're the silver ceramic coated. So I'll have to change those out. Get my I have to fit it to the exhaust that I do have. I've got cutouts, electric cutouts back there, and then the pipe goes back to the axle, and I'm going to actually run it out the back too. So I'm going to finish out the exhaust on this. I don't want it as loud as it used to be. I want to make it as quiet as I can. My oxygen sensor there, so I'll just have to weld a bung onto the new headers, no problem. This guy's gonna go away. There's gonna be a standalone 1 gallon tank here for the nitrous. Let's see here, all that crap's coming out. I'm gonna redo the fuel system. I'm gonna make it a return system with E85. That right there is the regulator for the nitrous. So that's going away. That'll be over here with the standalone. That'll become a return system. Right now it was set up to feed both sides of the carburetor. I had it feeding both sides, so that'll go away. I'll have one line coming up with a thing on the carburetor. I've already got it. I've got almost everything already. I've got the standalone tank. So I'll get all this out of here and then paint it, and then start putting back in the stuff that is gonna stay. So yes, this does have power steering, power brakes, and still ran a 650 on motor, but that was with the other motor. But I mean, everything's going into this other motor, but it's smaller cube. So instead of it being 427 cubes, it's 355 cubes, but with the same cam. Not quite the same heads. It was going to be the same heads, but now it's actually bigger heads. Same intake. And instead of it's going to have plate system. I think on this motor, I'm just going to run a 200 shot, and that's it. I'm not going to. It's a stock block with sleeves. It's got a sleeve in every cylinder, but still, I don't want to stress it out too bad. It is a good block, but it's not poured. You'll be running coolant through it, so it's not as strong as it could be, and I don't know. So I'm gonna get a bigger transmission cooler, because that one is just puny and crappy. That's what came with the car when I got it. I'm probably gonna put some better control arms on it. Those are stock, absolutely stock. I'll put some tubular on it. And better brakes. Right now it has stock style brakes on it and has drum in the back. So I'll be calling Strange to get some pro race brakes for it. I'll definitely do pro race in the back. Don't know if I'll do pro race in the front or the Evolution. I like the Evolution. I may just go Evolution in the front. They're more expensive, but they're nice. They're stainless steel. That's what I put on the front of the S10. So yeah, a lot of this is coming out, a lot of it's staying. I'm going to keep that, the line lock, keep that, so I can do fat burnouts everywhere I go. So yeah, this is where we're at now. First step was cleaning it. Next step, tearing out all the crap I'm not going to use anymore, and then getting it up off the ground, getting them headers out. And I do have to get the new ones before I put the motor in, because they have to be laying in place for the motor to go in. There is no room on a Nova for some damn reason. The steering box being back there is in the way of this header. And then this side, you have a little more room, but not a whole lot. I mean, they kind of, with how low the motor sits down in these things, everything just gets in the way. That's just the way it is on a Nova. I love a G-body engine bay. A G-body engine bay, man, you got so much room, it's pathetic. Put anything in. You put 2 motors in there. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna rewire my nitro system, put a leash box in there, or a leash board. I already got it. I've already got pretty much everything. I think right now I'm just waiting on ATM to get my carb finished and send it to me. Other than that, I pretty much have everything. I don't have new brakes or control arms yet, but that'll come in time. So yeah, there we go. It's gonna be looking good soon. So this is the beginning of the transformation of this thing into street and drag. It was street and drag before, but a little more drag than street. So, all right. I just cleaned up the first, just this part of it, because that's what I'm really going to be working on the most for now. I'll clean the rest later. All right. First step,